Okay, great. You mustn't look
Yeah.
because you're not gonna understand.
Okay.
But we're just gonna give it to you. Like,
Okay.
you're the king, and we're just gonna ask you as the king. Okay. I want to finish off the idea, the school, right? So I want to ask you more about linguistic.
Mm-hmm.
Being a linguistic. He's a
Linguist.
linguist.
Linguist,
A linguist.
right?
See, I can't even say it, and I know how to speak English. A linguist. He's a linguist. So tell us, what does that mean? Because if I'm a child in Africa or I'm a child in Burma, I have no idea what that is. And what kind of opportunities do I have if I'm a linguist? Woo!
Actually, I'm not really a linguist. I study linguistics and I study.
Okay.
He's a linguist. He's trying to be humble. No. He's a linguist.
Okay, just be simple. Linguist is how to make a sound. That's it. How to make a sound. We have linguistic everywhere in the world, right? Okay, for a baby, if a baby from the Europe, they will automatically know that if they see fire, and they will say fire. Because their parents say fires, and they know, and their throats and all the systems is automatically changed to fire. But for Myanmar people, we say me. This fire and me, the sound is different here. So it's kind of like it's just.
Oh, so in Zulu we would say umli. So a linguist is a person who can connect with the sound.
Yes.
So that means if you're a linguist, you can connect with the Chinese sound, the Burmese sound, the all sorts of sounds.
Can learn, yes. And I think I have a good hearing as well.
Yeah, that's also important.
Yeah. The good hearings, if you know the sounds very clear and very correctly, you can sound like correctly.
Yeah.
Out correctly. If you are listening wrong, even though the person is correctly speaking, but you listen wrong and you speak wrong.
I didn't even know that was a linguist. Did you know?
I had no idea. I knew it had something to do with languages.
Yeah, that's what all I knew.
And is it like also when kids are raised bilingual, when they learn like, let's say, French and English, which have completely different sounds?
Yeah.
And like feeling?
Yeah.
Is that because they can speak both accents?
Yes, both accents.
Yeah. Is that also because that's very difficult?
Yes.
You cannot learn that at a later age.
Yes, exactly. And the kids have their, in my opinion, the kids have their own ability to remember the sound when they're in the age of 1 to 5.
Okay.
So the brain is very good in that age. This is the best brain ever for a human.
Yeah.
So if they hear a sound, both French and English, so later on they understand very easily.
Exactly.
Even though they don't speak for many years, that when they heard the sounds from from the French people and from English people, and they can adapt it very easily more than the others who don't know the sounds since they were young.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's why it's easy for me to pick up and speak a lot of languages.
Yes, exactly.
Because in South Africa we have 11 official languages.
I see.
So when I grew up, like my grandmother raised me, my mother's Xhosa.
Yeah, but even for me, I cannot make that sound.
Right.
That's so cool.
Because it's a South African sound, because I heard my grandmother speak it, my mother speak it, my dad speaks Zulu, and my housekeepers, like my nanny, used to speak Sotho.
That's a third.
That's a third language, right? She used to look after us, and she spoke Sotho. And then the people that worked in my dad's shops, because he had a lot of shops and fish and chips and supermarkets, they spoke maybe 5 other languages.
Oh my god.
So by the time I was like 13,
Mhm.
I'd heard so many different languages and sounds.
Mhm.
Wow.
Even though some of the other languages I can't speak fluently, but I understand exactly what they're saying.
I see.
And this just the clicking or Xhosa,
Mhm.
you know?
I tried to do it one time, but I can't. For the life of me, I cannot do it. It's so
Xhosa.
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 I don't even know how to do that.
I started spitting. I cannot do it. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you hear Zulus or even Zulu also has a lot of clicking, but Xhosa is a lot of clicking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like automatic. You just can, it's like,
It's just
Yeah.
like for me, it would be like the in Dutch we have the which
yeah.
is very difficult for some people.
Yeah.
Some
to say.
people, yes.
Like I couldn't, I have to remind myself, teacher Mara.
Yeah, but my name is with an R. But
Yeah.
people here say it like Maga.
Maga.
Because
But
they cannot say the R.
actually is Maga, right?
Mare.
Yeah.
Mara.
Mara.
Yeah, the A is like a long or something. Mare.
Maga.
Yeah, Mara.
Yeah, but
Ah.
here it's for people here it's very difficult to
Ah.
say.
So we have to move
Yeah,
the
it's like
yeah.
Mara.
yeah, that one. that one.
Yeah.
But I've noticed that Asians don't have R.
Yeah.
They don't have
we don't
R in
R
their
sound. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have R
I
sound.
found that so fascinating.
Yes.
Because when I came here, first of all, no one could say my name, but
Mhm.
that's okay. But because I couldn't pronounce most of the names either.
Yeah.
I see.
But my boss, his name is. I always because my aunt,
Mhm.
I heard about him from since I was very young,
I see.
and his name is Wachalin.
Wachalin.
But when I saw it written down for the first time, it was Wacharin with the R. But
I
I
see.
just never made that connection.
I see.
That for me, it would sound different if I would say it. They
Yeah.
because they always say it with an
See.
L.
Ah.
So I never pronounced his name right
Yeah.
because I just didn't know.
Ah, yeah.
Because I said what I heard, but that's not what's written down.
Written down. Yeah.
So that was so funny to me.
Yeah.
Who knew our brother is a linguist?
Oh, that's so fascinating.
I'm African, so I have to touch you all the time.
It's okay. It's okay.
Some Asian men are like, oh! I'm like, okay, I'm African. Sorry, brother. Okay, so if I'm a child and I hear that you're a linguist,
Mhm.
what
Not
can
a
I
linguist. Not a linguist.
Someone who studied linguistics.
Linguistic.
Okay, someone
Yeah.
who studied linguistics.
Yeah.
So what can I do with that career? What can I do with that education? Just that education of
In Myanmar,
yeah, Myanmar.
Myanmar, there's no job for that title.
Okay.
Yeah,
So why did you decide to?
because I love to do that. But I don't know why I choose this.
Yeah, but some people really have a thing for languages. They're very good at it, and then they choose.
Yes.
But look at where you are now. If
Yeah.
you hadn't gone and studied that,
Yes,
you would not be here.
exactly. You're right.
You
because
would
of
never
the
be
yes,
here.
because of this, I can speak English a little bit more than the others.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. So, in the others language, I think linguists can have lots of job in your country or in your country and so on, in the European country.
Yeah, because if there's a lot of Burmese people in America, which there are a lot.
Mhm.
One of my friends was Burmese,
I see.
and she was working at the UN.
Ah, I
Oh.
see.
Yeah, and she was like a translator.
Oh, I
So
see.
when the delegate, like I met her 18 years ago. I used to meditate with her, Vipassana meditation.
I see.
So she got a scholarship to go to California, and when she finished her studies in California, she went and worked for the UN.
Mhm.
And when all the delegates would come from Burma, she would be the one that would translate and do the cultural
Okay.
understanding of what Americans are like, because Burmese people are so polite and so kind and humble.
Yeah.
And then when you're dealing
Very
with an
humble.
American,
Yes,
very
very humble.
humble.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
Very
Americans are
humble.
the opposite.
And then Americans are like, what? And she was in the go-between
Yeah.
and explaining to the Burmese people, no, don't worry, these people are just like this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's not that they are attacking you,
Mhm.
They're just these kinds of people.
Yeah,
So for her, it was not just a language thing, but also a cultural.
cultural.
Right.
And did you learn about cultural differences as well when you studied, or just like languages?
No. Yeah, I learn like I read a lot actually. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I read a
Reader,
lot
read.
because of my sister, the teacher educator,
Mhm.
and she is education. No, how can I say that? Education psychologist or something like that. Yeah.
She's a. Didn't you say she's a
Teacher educator.
Yeah, geez.
So she know how to teach to the children. Once she speak to the children, she know lots of things. So she can do detection. This children is blah 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 blah, whatever like this. So I learn a lot from her about the children.
It's so nice to have a good sister.
Yes, I love her very much. Yeah.
So nice to have a good sister who teaches you stuff.
yeah. Because in the time of COVID, we all closed, right? All the hotel closed, all the school closed, so we are at home together most of the time, most of the day, and I drink beer.
Like
at
everyone
night.
else. Yeah.
Yeah, and some alcohol, and that she don't like,
Uh-huh.
but I drink every day. And then when I drink, and we have like cousins a lot,
Mhm.
so we drink together with my cousin brother, and then some cousin sister are coming as well, and finally she also came to the rounds, and every night we talk about the education, every night, and we talk about the kids. So she teach us everything.
Oh my god.
She teach,
That's
yeah,
really smart of her.
That
yes,
is so
yes,
smart.
yes.
She gets you to stop drinking. She teaches you about the children.
Yes.
This is a good
Wait,
teacher
because we're
sister.
just still drinking.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she came to the party and just started teaching at the party.
Yes.
How
She
that's so
chit chat.
smart.
She's very smart.
Yes, because she is like psychologist sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though I text to her, also she sometimes can guess what what happening with me. So what happened with you? This is because she know the writing as well. When people using these words, it means something's happening. Oh my goodness!
That's really difficult over text to
Yes,
see.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's because I text a lot with my friends.
Yeah.
Because especially now that I'm far away from my friends,
I
and
see.
because I've noticed over the last couple of years, if you need to talk about something
I see.
and you do it over text instead of call or like face to face, it's so much easier to have miscommunication.
Exactly.
yes.
Text is very, very difficult to
Yeah,
how can I say to
interpret it.
yes, something
I
like
don't
that.
know how you, but I know what you
Interpret.
Yeah. Interpret. Yes. Yeah, because we cannot see each other. Okay, if we say fine, okay, but there's no sound there, right?
Mhm.
There's no. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what linguistic is
Yeah.
for.
Oh
Because
my
if I would
goodness.
text
The
you,
words, yeah.
Like if I would say, "I'm so sorry, I have to cancel our plans," and you text, "Fine."
Fine.
I don't
So,
know if that. I don't know if
they-
you're mad or if
okay,
you're really
fine. Or if we say fine, or
Yeah.
it's very fine. We don't know the expression. We
Yeah.
cannot say that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the things without sounds is difficult.
Well, but that's really impressive that she
Yeah.
can still understand what
Some
happened.
no, yeah.
Words.
Yeah,
Like with the
words.
children, when I'm looking at their coloring,
Yeah.
everything is black.
Oh yes.
They're
Yes.
not
Some.
happy
And I'm just like, oh, what's happening? Because if they take a pencil and they just
Yeah.
black, I'm like, okay, we need to focus on what's happening emotionally. They are feeling rage.
Mhm.
That's why they are.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
So your sister, because she's a psychologist too, a brain woman,
Brain
woman.
But she don't like calling her psychologist.
Yeah, nobody wants to be called a psychologist because people run away from you. It's so difficult to have friends if you say, "Oh, I'm a psychologist. I'm a psychiatrist." Nobody wants to be your friend.
Yes.
They want you to be their psychologist.
Yeah, they don't want to be your friend because they're like, "Oh, she's gonna judge me. She's gonna know that I'm crazy."
Yeah.
And then nobody wants to be your
Yeah.
friend. Just say you're a teacher.
Yeah. It's just
Easier.
yes,
Just
teacher
very
is easier.
It's so much
Yeah.
easier.
Mhm.
Oh my God! Look at how much we learned. I didn't.
Wow,
I knew nothing about. Okay, I mean, kind of, about linguistics, But I
Yeah.
didn't understand that it was the sound and how important sound is
Yeah.
Mhm.
for proper communication.
Yeah. So when before the schools closed or
Mhm.
people took their kids out of school, was English a mandatory subject
Yeah.
in school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. English, everybody love English to speak.
Okay.
Yeah. And most of the parents, like I said before, they want to have an English speaking teacher around them.
Mhm.
Or, okay, if we can speak a little bit more than the others, good, then they're better than the others. And they will say, okay, so you can teach to the children. So we can get like extra money.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because they know that if they learn
Yes.
if they teach their kids how to speak proper English,
Yes.
they have a better chance
Exactly.
of better job.
Yes, better job. Because my country is open in 2015, right? So most of the tourists, they come, and the kids, they see the tourists and they want to talk to them. And they want to talk to them, and some of the tour guide speak in English in front of them, and they want to be like them in the future. So, hey, I want to speak. I want to be like this brother. And most of the kids, when I'm walking in the cruise ship,
You was on cruise ships?
I walk in the cruise ship before.
Oh, that must be
Daddy.
so fun.
Yeah, I really love and walking happily there in the cruise ship. I really miss that.
Oh, and you got to travel.
Yeah.
I love
Wow.
cruise
Yeah.
ships.
And then you meet so many different people from different backgrounds.
Yes, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. 6 weeks ago, you and I had this conversation there.
And there,
And I
yeah.
was just like, oh my God, come and teach, come and teach, come and
Yes,
teach.
yes.
Come join. And I was like, now I understand why.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my brother. Oh my God, thank you so much. These children,
No, I love to do like this kinds of volunteer job in my day off or in my free time, because alone is thinking a lot. I'm shit. Sorry.
yeah.
Shit.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, you can say whatever you want. Only children know. But
Okay.
here, no, whatever. Say whatever you
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
want. Okay, so tell us about the cruise ship.
The cruise ship is, yeah, good, very good, because a worker from different backgrounds and different like tribes,
Okay.
so it's very fun to be there. Because the one thing is that we cannot go back home, right? We have to stay in the staff deck.
Right.
We call deck, right? Staff deck. So when our duty finished, we have spare time and spend time together with this guys and girls
Yeah. With
on the
all
ship.
all
Yeah.
your
On the ship. So even though we hate them, even though we don't like them, or even though we love them, we have to spend time with
Mm-hmm.
them here.
But that can also give a little bit of drama sometimes.
Yes, of course, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So we are just like really family. If we
Yeah.
have something difficulties, we can tell to anybody else, and everybody help.
Wow.
Wow, so it's really, really warm, and I really miss that place. It's, yeah, in my country there is a river called Ealdi River. It's a long river, right? So we cruise up there and
Oh, you
down
worked in Myanmar?
in Myanmar. Yes.
Ah, okay, I thought you worked outside of Myanmar.
No, not outside.
Would you like to go and work on cruise ships outside?
No.
Like, no.
No, I don't want
says
to.
no. he says
Because
no.
it's ocean cruise. I don't really enjoy. I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Why?
ocean cruise is thousands of people there, thousands of staff. So we have no chance to know each other.
Yeah.
Like a
Okay,
family.
so
It's just a
it's
walk.
city, like too
Yeah,
many people.
Too many
Yeah.
people and just like a walker. So you walk, and you sleep. That's it.
Yeah.
So we go. Okay, we may have some like 50 friends,
Mm.
but not all of them like a family.
Yeah. Ah,
But in the
yes.
cruise ship, I work in the river cruise ship, right?
Mhm.
So it's small, only like 60 staff. So 60 guests, so 120 on board.
Wow.
So it's really, really good environment
And
to spend on.
how long would you be on the boat?
I work 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
That's
Yeah.
massive.
And did you do those 4 years with the same 60 staff or new
No,
people
I,
all the time?
new people all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, because some works for 1 year and go to another better career.
Mm.
but I love the position. But since I work 4 years, right? The first year I work as a receptionist, and the second year is also receptionist, and the third year I work as a supervisor. I promoted as a supervisor, and the last year is I promoted as a manager.
Wow.
Yeah.
So and then you had finished all the positions.
I see. Yes, I see that. So I know everything, even the details in this area, in the front office area, and I know everything about the shifts. Not everything, most of the things.
Yeah.
Most of the things I know. So it's very easy to me to do some job. I do only care of the guest complaint or some tour. So I do arrange for that.
Wow, but that's really good because you just worked your way up. So you, even though you were a manager, at some point you still know the struggle that the other people go
Yes,
through.
exactly. That's why I never treat like my staff or my colleague like I'm the manager or I'm your brother. So I always tell them like, okay, maybe I shout sometime to them.
Shout sometime.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I shout.
has to sometime.
Yeah, I shout sometime, but they know that I'm shouting, even though I walk like a receptionist, so I shout to them. So even though I become a manager, so also they know that I'm shouting sometime, but
yeah, but I think they have a lot of respect for you because you know what you're talking about.
Yes. I never blame to them.
Yeah.
Never blame because human make mistakes all the time. Yeah.
Repeat again.
Human makes mistakes.
Repeat again. She does that.
Human make mistakes, right?
Repeat again.
Human make mistakes.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that? There's no such thing as a perfect human being, and I think that's why people lose their minds because they're trying to be perfect. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
To grow is to make mistakes.
Yeah.
To learn is to make mistakes and say, okay, I learned that. I won't do that again.
Yeah.
Let's find a better way.
Yes.
Yeah. But sometimes I think people feel too much pressure, so they are scared to, grow and learn because you have to make a mistake.
Yes.